Oh, goodness. Okay. I'm back. And all of a sudden, I'm not getting sound from my capture card? What happened? Let's find out. Let's try. See if. Oh, it looks like our sound's back. Giddy giddy. All right. Well, I made a mess. I didn't make my coffee as fast as I said I was, so I apologize. But now we have coffee. Delicious black decaf coffee. All right, so...
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Gladys. All right, Phineas's weapon. So, to Phineas's lab we go.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
No? Question mark. Rocks. Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals. Of course. What's on your mind? Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
bubbles. Ew. Ew. Ew.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Shrink ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Yes, I do. All right. Back to journal. What do we got? Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. The logs. Oh, that's why they had me going to Gladys. I see. If I just read this stuff. Or, well, goodness. You know what? We're gonna go here because why not? More coffee, please.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Cool. We're going here.
Destination reached. Scylla.
I've been here before. So can I fast travel? Looks like it's not worth it.
Take someone to watch your back, please.
More innards. Ew. I didn't really look at that very thoroughly. Anti-pillar examined. Harvey the Wonder Hamster. He doesn't fight and he doesn't squeal. He just runs around on his hamster wheel. Harvey. Alright, our person is way over that way. Let's do this. Boom. Acrophobia. Nah. Hey, now there's things here. Or shrink ray. I don't know why my guy was glitching all that much, but Okay, this is not going well. Let's try this new gun out. Left bumper heals. This pistol hits like a brick.
That's the last of them.
You won't get any mercy from me.
Are you talking to me? No. Alright. Switch to this. Switch to this. Heal. How are you not dead? What are we still dealing with? Alright, pick up the parts. Pick up the parts. Alright, time to loot. These people weren't here the first time I showed up here, but I showed up here like super early in the game. Alright. Well, I played with all the guns. A dude. Ooh. Ooh. Kaboom!
Huh? Heard something. Hey, whoever... Come on out so we can... Down the
That's the last of them.
Hey, that was easy.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Oh, that was easy. Steal everything I can. Not thieving if it doesn't say thief. Alright, I think that's it here. We's outie. So many crazy weapons in this game, to be honest. Ooh. You know what? Here we go.
Here we go.
Alright, let's try a different weapon. Oh no! Okay, different weapon. Shrink ray does not work on him, it seems. Okay. I may have gotten myself into a pickle. Man, this guy. Ew. Damn. Die. Ugh. Woo! Kill a mega creature. I thought I'd done that already. Guess I hadn't. What we got here? Yes, yes, more of those, please. All right. Thinky, that is it. Back to the ship. What are you?
We can handle this.
Die first. Everyone all right?
Yep. Tea bags, tea bags. Back up, please. Now, I'll let you move on to Monarch. after this extensive loading screen.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
To Monarch. Oh, it's little.
Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's Aetherwave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for not but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in a grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone. Not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Analyzing the subtextual ordering. I believe it was a type of sermon, Captain. Very zealous in origin. How can I be of assistance? Goodbye.
Alright. Skill points available. Oh, and then I have to raise them up manually from this point. 30, 32, 30. Perfect. Felix has perks. Alright, off the ship we go. Monarch. Wonder how my weight is going. Something fishy. Reached Stellar Bay. Why is it fishy? Dealing. We're not thieves. Whoa. Hello.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell.
Ah, the nostalgic stench of home. Can't say I miss the day-to-day of living in Edgewater.
Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Oops.
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make... And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay. Well. Check our... Ooh, see, our inventory is not very happy at the moment. So we're gonna have to sell some heavy stuff. Look, I got 2 assault rifles. I've got 2 tactical shotguns. Wrong button. I have an awful lot of food, so let's sort the food by weight. I don't really eat any food in this game. Tarmac and cheese. Alright, now, that did not help us one bit. Well, let's make sure these dudes are equipped with the best. 31 and 31. 14 and 26. Pretty good so far. I could probably sell. See, sneak plus tech skills plus 5, and tech skills plus 5, nah. Persuade plus 5, block plus 5, no. Lock pick plus 5, plus 3, garbage. Block plus 5, don't care. Tech skills, don't really care, but I should probably keep 1. Sneak plus 7. No. Alright. And then I've really got to clean out some of these weapons, but I don't want to. I see 2 assault rifles there. Already have another plasma rifle. Carbine. Sniper, assault. Get rid of duplicates best we can. You know, ammo can weigh quite a bit, so it seems. So let's sell like 400 of this. Halfway there. All right. Well, that should help. I got these mods that I probably need to be using. Hey, I got some junk. All right, let's sell some junk. Let's see now. That barely helped. All right, we're gonna go here into the journal. All right, let's just do this. The Yacht Club. The upgrade station?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peels, a worker earns his meals.
For you.
What do you...
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off. I'll buy my own poison then. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Okay. Dispensary is this away.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
What we got here? Who are you?
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me. Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious. Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure, bye. I was going this way, was I? Or now I'm all sorts of lost? Let's look at the map of this place, shall we? What is that? Yacht Club vendor. Sorts of lost now. I need a workbench. I don't see one on the map. Mildly problematic. Need passion pills.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
He's always praying. If Velma's capable... Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Except for you. I can tell. You've got one of those faces. I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid it'll be the better part of a month. Our dear Nyoka tends to exhaust her supply rather quickly. Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you, but there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. The one upstairs, where we store our medicines. Chin up, dearie. If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own cash.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working double.
I'll just do this the easy way. I'm pretty sure I have some of those in my inventory. Don't worry about me. Okay, so I've solved that problem. Let's see what more problems we can address.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today? You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Okay. They got me going all over the place. Only assume she's in one of these buildings. Have here. How was I able to just walk in? I'll put your gun up. Okay, here we go. Alright, lady, let's talk.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeine.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it? It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
Makes sense.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Damn right he will. Hopefully that'll be the last I see of him for a while. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
They want me to investigate. I can't. Making me work too much. Okay. I need to modify my guns here. All right, what's this do? Changes weapon type to plasma. Shock. Fusion. Oh, does it already have a magazine? Does it already have a mod? Looks like it has a mod. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about all this. Whatever. Repair all equipped. Just let me out. Oh my gosh.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Long as you've got my back, I'll have yours. Welcome to the unreliable crew.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Luca.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Stop talking. Alright, let's see. Increase my ability to lie. So is she now a companion? Should I give her gear? Or am I just going to end up losing it? And apparently I have more. Oh, shoot. Fly. Looks like I have another perk and I've Ooh, plus 10 to dialogue skills. I like that. Okay, I think we're good on dialogue skills for now, so we will... Fifth? And hope it's good. That's very good. Alright. And then, let's look at the region map here. Looks like we're going to have a lot of running around to do. So, let's see if there's anything else to do in town. That's Groundbreaker. That's Groundbreaker. Let's see if he's nearby. Yeah. Dang it. All right.
Smells like rat. Oh, it does work. I bought some.
Well, there's a couple ways we can go about this. Could be out back here. Hey, it looks like we picked correctly. Meet with Catherine. Catherine is in town, so that works out. Nope, she's not in town.
Wrap musk and canadize right here.
So out of town, out of town. Out of town. Okay. No matter what we do, we're heading out of town.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Do I talk to her?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak. Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right.
Oh, come on.
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
I have a feeling he's not a
You ain't
youngster.
wrong, but if he hasn't made it to Amber Heights by now, there's no saving him.
Please, won't you go and find my boy? Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little...
Okay. I have to take a short break. I will be back.